So recently I made this video, which I will link above somewhere, in which I flashed about my brand new purchase, which is probably a couple of months old now, and it's this 12 volt Dewalt, very versatile drill driver. Loads of different heads and angle attachments for it, it's really good. But in that video I listed all the Dewalt tools that I've got, and it seems I may have left a few out. So what I'm going to do today is endeavour to show you all my Dewalt tools. I'm going to show you the ones that I think are the best, show you the ones that I think need improvement, and also there may be one or two that I've actually never used. So hopefully the wife isn't watching this. So let's take a look at what we've got.
Dadskillz, 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 Dadskillz.
Avengers! Assemble.
So first up is the 18 volt strimmer, the 18 volt hedge cutter, the wall chaser that's 54 volt, the multi-tool with accessories. We've got a tough system box, and inside that is jigsaw, impact driver, fast charger, and the 12 volt charger. Then we've got the radio. Then we've got the tyre inflator, cable stapler, angle grinder, drill with a 54 flex volt battery on it. That's the XRP. Then we've got a circular saw. Then we've got the SDS with another flex volt battery on it. Fast charger. Then we've got our 12 volt 5-in-1. Then we've got our angled lamp. Then we've got a few other accessories. And in the van there's like 5 more tough system boxes. Even my glasses are Dewalt, look how sad. Now last and definitely least, this is my pick for the worst of the bunch. Does its job fine, vacuums fine, but every time I pull it out of the van that bloody hose drops off. It's an absolute pain in the arse. So Dewalt, do something about it. So favourite, most useful, this probably covers all those things, and that's this. Since I made that video that I linked earlier on, I knew this was going to be good and useful, but this thing has like outstripped what I thought it was going to do. So we've got all these angled bits with it, so versatile, drill driver. There we go. Drill driver, hex shank fittings. It's brilliant. It's so light, more than powerful enough for what you need. I've been up to like a 25mm spade wood bit with this, absolutely no problem. Drilling, screwing. Obviously it hasn't got a hammer action, it's not percussion or anything, but you know, you can get the Bosch. So those little multi bits, they do wood and masonry and all that sort of stuff. Don't need hammer action with it, absolutely fine. They're great little things. So this thing just fits in the tool bag, gets taken everywhere with me. I knew it was going to be good, but it's been invaluable. Brilliant. So let's talk about most abused, and that'll be this thing. 18 volt SDS, taking the handle off so it doesn't get in the way. This one's got its 54 volt flex battery on it. Got a couple of those. Pretty good. Why is it most abused? Why? It does the hard work, it does the hard yards really. This thing does its bit of SDS drilling, chiseling, gets dropped on the floor, dumped on the floor, covered in dust. Still comes out fighting. Probably had 3 of these to be fair. So this is one of those things that I really love. It's my Bluetooth DeWalt radio, links to the phone, excellent. I didn't get the smaller one, I wanted a little bit more bass for when I'm working on my own. I can listen to the music I like with a bit more bass, and I can hear it from other rooms. Really good. Doesn't get a lot of use because it's so big and powerful. It's the sort of thing you take if you're on a job for days, no one else is about, comes into its own, so it's not something you rock up with to do an hour and you have your radio on. So that's why it's in such good condition. And the other thing is I don't like using it when other people are around, because you know what plasterers are like, it'll absolutely be blattered in all sorts of crap. So I like to keep it nice and clean. Look at it. The other notable mention at this point is that tyre inflator that I got. That's really good. Pumped up all sorts of kids' balls and lilos with that thing recently. So do we think there's anything else going to join the motley crew? Don't think so. Not here. But if I ever moved, I really would like the chainsaw, the battery chainsaw. That would be cool. So now you've seen what I think is the best. It's probably the most used. We've seen the most abused. And we've also seen the one that I think needs the most innovation, a bit more refining to make it work better. So now let's look at the one that I bought and never used, sadly, as yet, but I will get to use it soon. So this is the Dewalt 18-volt cable stapler. Pretty heavy, mean bit of kit, and there we go. Where are we, boys? Where are you? Who hasn't got any staples in there at the moment? Oh yes, they are. Here they are. You see, I've only used it once, and that was to see how it worked. I don't even know how it works properly. Look. So these are the staples. So they're a universal size of cable stapler. They're metal with a plastic covering up here so as to prevent any damage to the cable. And they're more cable support. They don't let you put any tension in the cable or make it nice and straight or anything. They're more a support. So why did I buy this and why have I not used it? So we're talking BC, before COVID. I had a couple of big jobs coming up. First fixing, brand new houses. Then I thought I'll buy that. That will save me dipping my hand in my pocket, staple, cable clip, knocking it into the wood, holding my cable up there. I thought I'd use this thing. And those jobs, because of COVID, all sorts of things happened. They've been pushed back, and they're only just almost on the cusp of starting now. So I've never actually used this thing yet. So I don't know if it's going to be any good. I don't know if it's going to pay for itself. I've forgotten how much it was now. It was probably getting on towards 200 quid just for the bare unit. So far, of that £200, I've made nothing back. And it's been a wasted purchase so far. But I'm hoping that this is going to come into its own very shortly. So we shall see. So that's it from Dadskillz today. Let me know if you're a tool lover like myself. Let me know what brand and why you stick with. And I'll see you again really soon. Cheers.
Dadskillz, 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 Dadskillz.